tell your mother about your feelings about abandonment and rejection, what would you say to her?
Say, I need help, and I'm so overwhelmed.
How do you think your mother can help you so you're not feeling so overwhelmed? How would her guidance help you?
I just don't know. I just think that having a little guidance is better than none.
You said you were due to finish your degree in a couple of years. So in about 2 years, what do you think would be different if your mother was more involved in your life?
Maybe I wouldn't feel so down on myself as a failure because my mom didn't reject me. I feel like I'm just messing up with taking care of my home and going to school.
Tell me about one positive thing that you've done recently that you did all by yourself regarding taking care of your house.
I recently started working more hours, so I was able to buy a new dishwasher for my house.
Nice.
The house is old, and I'm slowly fixing it up, and I also got an A on my midterm.
Sounds like you're doing well, starting off and settling off into this whole new role of taking care of your house while trying to juggle school and work. And I think you're brave and smart to handle a household all by yourself.
I just wish my mom would notice what I've done.
Rachel, I want you to try to say something with me. I feel accomplished when.
Oh, what? You feel accomplished about what?
What I'm trying to do is focus on what makes you feel proud and accomplished. And what I want you to do is to complete this statement. I feel accomplished when I've completed this.
Oh, okay. I thought you were telling me something great you did. My bad.
I'm sorry.
Let me think. I got one. I feel accomplished when I handled all the household bills. I haven't been late on any of the bills, but I never have any money left over. So I get overwhelmed that I'm living paycheck to paycheck.
What small steps do you think you can take to better manage your money?
I like to eat out a lot and go to the mall every day because, to be honest, I get lonely at the house.
Mm-hmm.
There's a budgeting class offered at my school for free.
Okay.
I guess that's a start, and maybe cook at home.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish I wasn't so alone. I even miss my horrible mother. I feel like I'm stuck, and I can't stop feeling bad for her rejecting me.
Okay. So if I were to snap my fingers and make the problem of your mother rejecting you go away, what would be different for you if she didn't reject you?
I would feel accepted and that I'm doing a good job.
Has there been a time where your mom told you that you were doing a good job and did make you feel good about yourself?
Nope. She was always quick to put me down.
Sorry about that. Can you recall a time where she helped you when you needed her help?
Nope.
Okay. Who helped you in the past that was helpful in making you feel that you did a good job?
I mostly did everything for myself, but my dad would help me out a lot. He was a good dad.
Okay.
I miss him. He always tried to steer me in the right direction. My sister always made me feel better too, and she helped me out a lot with managing the house before she moved out. She always told me I was doing the best that I can.
So most of your life you did things on your own with some guidance from your dad and encouragement from your little sister. What do you think that you can do to have more certainty regarding your future now?
I've been thinking about it. I think I can break things down and create lists to better manage my home and school. I would like to have my sister move back and help me with the house so I don't feel so alone in all of this.
Are you thinking about talking to your sister about helping you with the house together as a family?
Yeah, she does want to come home, and she can help me a lot to get the house organized, and I won't be so alone. My sister looks up to me, and it would feel good to have someone around that doesn't think I'm a failure.
How long do you think it would take for you to get this plan to happen?
Let's see, we're gonna have a sleepover this Friday.
Okay.
So I can talk to her and the family she's living with. Maybe work it out where I make sure she doesn't have school interrupted, and I'm available for her. She's independent. She's independent, so I don't see it being an issue with her living with me. I think she can help me out a lot, and I miss her.
Okay. Who do you think would notice that you now have a plan for your future?
Oh, my sister, my school advisor, and I think my dad would be proud of me. It's just so hard to get motivated. I feel so down on myself sometimes.
Okay. How about I want you to grab this stack of papers on my desk and just pick one. I call it my words of wisdom stack. Just pick any one, and then I want you to read it out loud.
Okay, it says, see all criticism as positive, for it leads to self-evaluation. You are always free to reject it if it is unfair or does not apply. I like that. My mom likes to criticize me a lot. It was always hard to meet her expectations. I'd like to show her how much I've done with none of her help.
Sounds like you're still trying to live up to your mom's expectations of you. You must value being held up to high expectations.
It can be overwhelming thinking about what she thinks about me.
So your plan of having your sister move in and help you out seems to be a good start in helping you feel less overwhelmed and uncertain. I do hope you talk to your sister about your plan at that sleepover.
Yes, I need help. And my sister brought it up before, moving in with me. But I just had so much self-doubt. I feel that thinking about what my mom thinks about me is just me second-guessing myself.
Do you feel less stressed and less overwhelmed, less stressed if you're not having to think about her expectations of you?
Yes.
Okay.
I felt ready for anything. I don't care about what she thinks about me as much since our last session. It's been a relief, but for big decisions in my life, I still hear her voice saying, I'm a failure.
Okay. What steps do you think can be done for you to block out that negative voice of saying you're a failure when you're making big decisions regarding your future?
Not worry about what my mother thinks anymore and move on with my life with just me and my sister. She was never there for me, and that's okay because I have other people in my life that are there for me. Like the quote says, I can reject unfair criticism.
Good. And like anytime you're not feeling that motivated, I'm going to give you this stack of quotes so you'll have it for yourself. Rachel, I want you to tell me from 1 to 10, with 10 being the most certain about how you feel, and as in becoming like more certain about your future and feeling less overwhelmed. How would you rate yourself right now?
At our first session, I was like less than a 0 in my certain, but after a couple of sessions, I feel like I'm about a 6.
Okay. What do you think brought you up from feeling like less than 0 to a 6? What have you gotten from today's session?
I got that I'm not a failure from today's session.
Right.
It felt good to have a plan on getting my sister home and her help. I'm inching closer to not caring about what my mom thinks about me, and more about focusing on me.
You're on a good track, Rachel, and I want you to keep this up, and I'm so happy with the progress that you have made.